Hi everyone, it's Erin Cochran, the House Whisperer from revealingredesign.com, and today I want to talk to you about routines. Okay, don't stop watching, don't turn this off. If you're anything like me, you might be a person that's sort of a quick start, or I'm a creative person. I'm a person who has a lot of ideas and thoughts, and my brain is not always working in a linear way. But if you may not be that way, but you might be a person who doesn't enjoy doing the same thing every day, day in and day out, in the same way. A lot of us don't like that. And what I discovered a few years ago was that even though I fought against it, and even though it doesn't come naturally to me, routines make me enjoy my life and my house more. So how can that be? Because it sounds pretty boring doing the same thing all the time in the same way. And to be honest, I don't always hold on to routines for long periods of time. I have to sometimes reinforce them and come back to them after I step away for a little bit. But because life is so not routine, doing the same thing a lot of the time in the same way helps us to feel better about managing things, and it helps us to feel better in our houses. It helps us to enjoy them more. So, and it keeps things simple. I don't have to think about it. It's just what I do. So, do you have routines in your day-to-day life? I'm sure you do. And how do they help you? Do they help things to be more simple? I hope so. So, what are some examples of some meaningful routines that have really changed things for me in my house and for my clients? The first one, and they actually say this makes you a happier person day in and day out, is to make your bed. The minute your feet hits the floor, get up, pull the covers up, fluff the pillows, straighten it out. That is a routine to do every day, because at the end of the day, when you come home and you walk back into that room, instead of feeling that things are out of control or just not the way you'd like them, you sort of have that, this is pulled together. This is good. Make your bed as soon as you get up. It's a great routine. Something else we talked about a couple weeks ago, the taking 2 minutes to go through the mail when you bring it in, having a space where you open your mail, where you maybe have a shredder right there and your recycling bin so things go right into those places, and set the timer for 2 minutes. Do it. It helps that to not become unmanageable or seem overwhelming. It's a great routine. I don't always do it, but when I remember to do it, it really, really helps. Okay, what else? A focused 15 minutes. So when my kids were little, and sometimes even now, if I walk into a room that just is like, what happened in here? And this was certainly the case when my kids were little, and they would get everything out and play and have a great time, and it would be sort of a game. We would set the timer for 15 minutes and just quickly, as quick as you can, throw stuff away, put stuff back, straighten, and it's amazing what can happen in 15 minutes. If you make that a regular routine, that you're decluttering or straightening for 15 minutes and just do that, it has a lasting effect, and it makes you feel that things are coming together because you're doing it on a regular basis, and it doesn't sort of get past the point of no return. So, and then another good routine that I use a lot is I ask myself the question, how can I make this more simple? It's a really important routine because we have a tendency to make things way more complicated than they need to be. So if something's frustrating you in your house, think about the way that you could make it easier for you day in and day out. Save the complexity for things that you enjoy and that you want to spend time on, but things that you don't enjoy, keep it simple. Don't make it complicated. Okay. I hope this helps. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.